Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob from Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today I have a little unboxing for you, something I'm pretty excited to see. A little box coming in from White Mountain Knives. So let's take a look. The box is a little bigger than I expected, so I'm kind of curious what's actually in there. So we'll just take a look. Today I'm opening up the box with my Vero Engineering Axon Wharncliffe. Love this knife, a lot of fun. Anyways. Alright, so it is a box within a bag, probably to get the flat rate shipping. That makes a lot of sense. There we go. Alright, what do we got in here? Oh, we got a little actual Civivi thing in there. Interesting. Okay. Alright, very cool. Very cool. Alright, so as you can see, it's a We knife. Get rid of the bag here, but before we do that, let's see what this is. Alright, so it's like a little Civivi with kind of a little knife pouch. Right? Okay, alright. So I assume we can probably, a little place to carry some extra knives, maybe for a little, carry along. I can see that. All right. Oh, yeah. Nice. So, like a little carry along. So it looks like it carries about, 6 knives very nicely. You can see that. That's pretty cool. Very, very cool. That was unexpected. Very nice. All right. So, here's our box. What do we got? Oh, here we are. In case you're curious. Come on now. Let's get the focus in. Why is it not focusing? There we go. All right, Big Banter. All right, so this is the Ben Perterson's Banter, but the Big Banter. All right, so let's take a look. All right, we're having a little trouble focusing here, but hopefully it will work out. All right, let's take our slide our little wee thing off of there. Open the box. I like the box. There we go. All right, so we got some of the nice wee stickers. Oh, that's a little different. I don't have that one. The We Company logo, the nice little cloth. These are always nice. The little silica, keep it nice and dry. And in there we have a little bag. All right, very good, very good. We'll put that over there. All right, so here we have the We knife. All right, the We knife. Let's go ahead and open this up. All right, so here is the knife. Another knife, nice little bag. Put that over there. Alright, so here is the knife. Alright, so this is the Big Banter. I have the Baby Banter. I had the Banter as well, but I got rid of that because it wasn't very comfortable. It wasn't as nice chamfered as this one is. But as you can see, this is much larger, definitely. You know what? Why don't we just take a quick break? I'll speed this part up. Alright, so I'm back. Here's the lander. This is Ben Perterson's Knife Company Navs, and this is the lander. And here is the Baby Banter. Let's see if we can get focused in on that. The Baby Banter, as you can see, definitely a nice little knife. Get a full grip, as you can see right there like that. Definitely. But it is a small blade, for sure. But works pretty nicely. And here is the Big Banter. Let's give it a flick. Oh, nice. See, oh, that drops really nice. Oh, yes. I like that. All right. Definitely get a full grip for sure. And then you got a nice big choke-up point there. Got the jimping, traditional jimping. The blade is definitely thicker stock. You can definitely see that for sure. Yeah, definitely. I'll have to measure that. It definitely looks a little bit bigger. I know this was about, I think, 1/10 of an inch or just a little under. But man, this lock up here, the liner lock, locks up really well. And then it drops really nicely. It reverse flicks really nicely. I wonder, can you get... Oh, I thought I could. Yep, I can finger flick it with my thumb here like that. So we can do that again. Definitely. That's nice. But I can do it left. Yep. Definitely I can do it on that side. So we have multiple deployments. I love that. The thumb stud, reverse thumb stud. That's really nice. The action is very nice. Very, very nice. Really, really enjoy that. But you can definitely see the size difference here. I don't have the banter anymore, and I'm going to get that banter again because I really enjoyed it. But what I didn't enjoy, it wasn't as nicely chamfered as you can see right here. The corners are a little cut off and chamfered, and it was kind of hard. It didn't have a good feel when I gripped it. This one feels really nice and solid in the hand, and the banter didn't have that. But I know on NAF's knife sale they have Ben Perterson has certain scales that he makes for the banter that I've been told, they have the toothpick and everything, but they are also really nice and contoured, and they cut out a little bit better. Now, one thing I've noticed here, and I don't know if you can see that, we're going to get a little close. Can you see that right there? Definitely right there, right? So you can see that there's a really nice cutout. It's very easy to get to drop the knife. I really like that. That's really nice. And that's always been something that I had trouble with. I felt like easy access there, but that's really, really nice. And I'll tell you what, man, if you were just to put a couple of notches on there, you could reverse flick, front flick, let me say that again, front flip that knife really, really nicely. But the action is fantastic, and I love that I can finger flick that too, especially with this Cerakote blade. I believe that's Cerakote. I don't know if it's a PVD or Cerakote, but I mean, it gives you a little traction and everything, and oops, get in there. All right, let's get the right angle. There we go. I'm trying to do it for the camera so you can see it this way. Oh, and it's not focused again, are we? Sorry, you probably couldn't see half of that. Anyways, let me talk about that again. So that's Cerakoted right there. Really nice. That gives you a good traction, especially for that reverse flick. If I can, let me try that. There we go. So there you go. Anyways, what I was saying is it's easier to do that way as opposed to do it sideways like this. For me, it's a much more natural kind of motion to flick the knife open like that. I don't normally flick a knife out like this, So, I mean, I can do it, and I'm getting better at it, but that's really more of a camera thing. It's not of a best use thing. What I was saying before too is if they had put a little stimpling on here, a little cutout here, like they had here, if it went all the way up, you could front flip that one really, really nicely. I always wondered that about the baby banter here as well, if that could be a front flip as well, and I wonder it now. But anyways, that's really nice. I like that grip. Definitely full four-finger grip here. Even extra room, so if you got a big hand, you definitely can get there. I have medium, large hands, so for me, I can definitely, for sure, they're large in width-wise, but they're medium in length-wise, right? So definitely have a good grip. And then when you choke up, man, that's just really nice for cutting. And so that blade, just using this here, is 3 inches. So it's right at 3 inches. And that would fall in some states, I'm sure, it'd be too big, especially if they go to the hilt, then you're definitely over the 3 inches, but it's right at 3 inches. Definitely not under 3 inches. You could probably call that 3, and then if they even called a sharpening tool, they might, and if you sharpened it back far enough, they could consider that part of the blade, and you definitely would be over. So something to consider if you're somewhere where 3-inch blade is not allowed. But man, this is really nice. Really, really, really nice. I'm going to enjoy carrying this one for sure, and I'm going to be looking forward for Ben, especially on his knife, on NAF's knives, to see if he has any of these wonderful scales that he's going to be able to replace, because I would like to very much replace them. And I almost wonder, I wonder if that's the exact same right there. Makes me wonder if you could put this little piece in here, because if you look at that, man, that sure looks like the same clip, doesn't it, on the lander? I mean, I don't know. That sure looks like it. I think I'm going to try to put that over here. And if it works, then I'm going to maybe order an extra one from NAF's, because I want to get a second scale. I'd like to get maybe a red one for this one right here. But I think at that point I will go ahead and order that scale and see, can put that on here, and then we can put that little extra piece and try it over here. I'll have to try that. All right, when we do the review, we'll talk a little bit more about that, but definitely a very, very, very cool unboxing. I am extremely excited about this and looking forward to using this one. And I like the little blue. Got the little blue thumb studs. That's really cool. And definitely, you know, we and all that good stuff. So, oh, by the way, I believe, I don't know if we can see this. Let's make sure we get the focus in on that. Can we see that? I don't know if you can see that right there. It's the CPM 20 CV. Can you see that? I think I'm getting it in. All right. Anyways, so that is the Big Banter. Definitely a nice sized knife. I like it. It's not super large, but it's not super small. Definitely useful. It's got some substance to it. I love the drop on the blade. The action is fantastic. The size is great. I like this. I know some people think the knife to hand ratio is catawampus because it's so far up. But, you know, it's very similar to Paramilitary 3. And I bet when I do the review, I'll compare it to the Paramilitary 3. I bet that they're really close. I think I saw somebody else review this, and they already compared it, and the dimensions are like a Paramilitary 2, I'm sorry, for the blade width to the choil and to the handless. It's almost identical. It's really, really close. So that'll be interesting. And I like that knife a lot. I really do. If this one just is a lot of fun, and I am super excited about being able to reverse flick with my finger as well, because the action is just really sweet on this. The detent is great. I love this. It's not overly strong, so it's easy to flick. The only thing I wish, put a little stimpling right up here, right? A little stimpling or jimping or whatever you want to call it. I guess it's jimping right up here. Man, could have popped that right open. That would be a nice front flipper. You know, I could probably always at some point find someone who can do that kind of work for you, and you could try it and see how that works. Kind of curious if anybody will try that, but I bet that would be a lot of fun. And I love the jimping down here as well. The jimping down here for this, you got good traction. It's kind of like, again, what I love about the Paramilitary 2. They have that, and this is done really nicely. And I think on here, yep, they got the jimping as well. So this works really nicely here. I love this as a fifth pocket knife. This is great. I love this. Fits in a fifth pocket. If I'm carrying a really, really nice knife, I love to carry this as a fifth pocket knife in case I need to do some work or let somebody borrow a knife. I don't want to hand someone a really, really nice knife that may not know how to handle it and could damage it. So, but this, man, this is nice. All right. Well, that's my unboxing for you today. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this and you enjoy any of my other content, would you mind consider subscribing? I sure would appreciate it. And if you like this content as well, if you would mind hitting the like button, that would be awesome. And if you'd also maybe give me a chance and check me out over on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. That's rob_nerdy_knives. I would appreciate it as well. Thanks so much for watching today, and have a great day and a great week.